So, dear friends that want something more in life, something bigger, something more important, we're asking ourselves, how can I be better? What can I do better? What can I give back? So, welcome all of you. I know you're here. And we have changed the timing from being at 12 o'clock midday Central European time to be 6 o'clock p.m. 1800 Central European time. And basically, was quite a few of you requesting that because you didn't have time during lunchtime. So that's done. So I hope you enjoy this timing better and have a chance to join up with us. So, did you do the goals from yesterday? Did you write them down? Did you find it easy, difficult to listen inwards, ask yourself what you really want? You're welcome to put in the comments how it went. I would be really happy to hear that. Today, I want to talk about a matter which for me counts very much, and that's about awareness. Awareness is, according to me, the most important thing in life. And why I say that, it's the door opener of a new way of living. More peace, more love, more creativity. You reach what you want. So, and what is awareness? Awareness is identification of not being your thoughts. And it's that you become aware of your thoughts, your feelings, what you're doing. So you have that little bit of distance. It's almost like a camera, you're looking at yourself. And I would say there are two levels of awareness. One is the one that is really, really important for us to do. It's something we didn't learn in school. Why don't we learn those important things in school? So we have it with us all the life. Instead, we have to go through whole life and finally find it later and go through so much suffering on the way. So the two levels, one is that you get aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, but you're kind of seeing them. And then I'm going to tell you those 3-4 steps until you come to there. But then when you come to that level, and that's a full awareness, an awareness that you're aware all the time. Even when talking with people, you have the connection with yourself. You feel your inner energy. You feel the presence, as I call it, the beingness of the moment. I remember it well. It was actually it's exactly 10 years back in time in Switzerland. Was sitting on an old bench. It was really lovely because I had this meadow of grass moving just in front of me, seeing a small little lake on distance and the snowy Alps in the distance. Very classic Swiss look, but that's actually how it was. There's a little bit snow left there on top, not a lot. And that feeling of that mental silence, suddenly I saw all the straws moving together and I didn't think. And that peace inside, that's so big. And really, that is what I call, not I, many people call the universal intelligence. It's the best source for new ideas. In my fashion business, I used it so much. I tell you, so much. I remember first time I did it was in 96 or 97, when I was director of all the Red Tab and 501 jeans at Levi's for Europe. And I was sitting there to come up with a new idea of how to structure the branding, the marketing, the product, the positioning, pricing. So all the five pieces and how to put them all together. That all came from a meditation. It just came. I didn't come up with it. And I use this so many times when I develop products, when I come up with new brand ideas, when I go in and consult with important companies. I listen always inside. I also use that when I design jeans. I talk to the jeans, so I let them talk to me. I listen to them. I feel what can be the really difference of doing it by connecting up with what you're doing. And I think that is really what I brought in so much in my life. So then you of course ask, how can I use that practically? How do I do? Think of a cat watching the mouse hole, sitting still, not moving, not doing anything, totally concentrated on that hole. And do that. Don't sit and concentrate on the mouse hole, but do that and ask yourself, what will my next word or thought be that comes in my mind? What's my next thought? By that, you just create a space. Try that and see how that feels. Because you are not the thought. And that is the most important thing to learn. And that is the identification of me being my thoughts. That is the first big thing you got to do. And what is a thought? That is, if you remember our first session on Monday, where I was talking about that 96 to 98% of our thoughts are repetitive, and 80% of those are negative. Ooh. Yeah, that's true, unfortunately. So um, it comes from our subconscious. It pops up. It's based on our old beliefs, habits, mental habits, our experience. Don't worry, it comes from back in the past. It's not your fault that these are coming, but you can change that. But I'll first tell you about the different levels. The first or levels of how you move through um, and learn what awareness is. So step one is really that you realize you're not the thoughts, and that's amazing. I mean, that's really when you really get away from this gossiping when you talk with people, you talk down, not worth it, you feel those things that you can't make it. When you start taking that distance of those thoughts, and you feel you can't be happy, you're not successful, and you would like to have that promotion but you don't get it, you're doing so much work but it doesn't improve your situation, you're trying to be a great parent but you know all those things, that the thoughts are just coming and repeating. But if your first step is that you understand you are not those thoughts, that's number one. Number two, next level is that you, after a while, you had thoughts going on or a thought stream, you realize, ah, I was thinking that, and I thought that also yesterday and earlier today. Wait, so you start seeing the thought. You first that you know you're not the thought. You start seeing it a little bit, and after a while, and then after a while, you start seeing it in the middle when you are thinking, oh, why am I thinking this? Is this important? Is this bringing me anywhere? Is this bringing me to where I want to be or who I want to be? My new I, or why do I need to be so negative? All those things that comes up. So you see it in the middle and say, hoo, ha ha, ha, that was a thought. Wow, warning. And next level is amazing when you really see when it starts arising. You see the thought comes, oh, I'm not worth it. I'm not worthy. Wait. Do I want to have that thought? No. So then you come to the last one, when you start deciding what thoughts you want to have. So you create your thoughts and your feelings, how you want to live, who you want to be. So you're creating a new personality, which is more you. And this is really transformational. I tell you, when that's happening, it's transformational. Oh, sorry. I know that when I did that, it took a while, quite a few years, because I didn't do it with a mentor. I was doing it alone with my wife, studying, reading books, and one of the places I went was Eckhart Tolle. I'm certified awareness instructor for him. So, but with the help of somebody, it goes much faster, and it really impacts every part of your life, both practically, how you live, what's happening, your quality of life. It really improves it on a level where you start becoming, increasing the quality of all you do, increasing the quality of how you think, what you act. And by the quality of doing something in awareness, you give so much more real energy, authenticity to it. And by doing that, you allow that you get input from the universe of what and how to do things. So start with watching or being the cat by the mouse hole, and look what your next thought will be. See how that feels, and see if you can be more aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and what you're doing, because we do a lot of things just automatically. So start doing that. And I really want you to do this. So I hear tomorrow how that goes. Give me some comments about it. And I'd love to hear that. Because, and this is step one, I will talk more about awareness. But this is really your step one to reach a higher level of quality of life. And by that, you will open up so many other portals, doors, opportunities. And I use this in my business daily. I've been using it for years, and I really recommend it. I've been working for 35 years with 24 of the most amazing brands on this planet. And I tell you, it is worth it. Not only for yourself, because you give something back as well. And you raise your quality, you don't feel stressed, you enjoy what you're doing, like I do right now when I'm talking to you. So let me know tomorrow how it goes. And tomorrow we continue with the same timing of 6 p.m., 1800 Central European Time. And thank you for your time. Go on, study, go on and want more in life. It's so important and vital. I look forward to see you tomorrow. This is Mille Monferin.